Hey, peeps! What do you think?
I love this shirt.
You know I've never worn it.
Oh my gosh.
We had a fan. God, when was this? 2019?
It had to have
It
been.
had to be 2019 because 2020 we didn't do anything.
Right. Yeah, you got to set a meet and greet.
Right. So it was at a meet and greet. God, was it before the influencer party?
Maybe.
I mean, like, I can't even remember. Like, but I just know that we had a meet and greet. So it had to be before the influencer party, which was like in December.
Right.
So it had to be like October, November, I don't know. But it was an influencer party at my old house, and one of the fans arrived for the meet and greet and brought me this shirt that she had made.
I love it.
I don't even remember what her name was, but so I mean, like, if you're watching the video, you know, do a shout out to us. Say, hey, I was the one that did the t-shirt. But I've never worn it. And suddenly, I'm down in my bedroom over the weekend trying to look for some stuff, and I run across the t-shirt, and I'm like, how cute is that? I need to put that on.
It's so colorful. I love it.
I know. I'm like, yeah. Kind of matches my makeup on my eyes.
Yes.
Right? So today, guys, we have a fun video. It's Motivational Monday.
Woo!
Did you have a good weekend?
Yes. Good relaxing weekend.
Good.
With
Yes.
my mama.
I actually did laps in my pool Saturday night
What?
and Sunday night. I know. The water is so warm.
You took a dip without me?
I'm like, where's Fab? Where's Fab? Been waiting
And it
for
was
you.
nice and hot,
It was
too.
nice and hot. I'm like, this is perfect. So we got to get the floaties out this week. We got to do some pool time. Because it's supposed to be hot all week long.
Yes.
Mhm. And I'm supposed to be going to get my husband out of the hospital today.
Woohoo!
Yeah, so we got a lot going on. We weren't going to start tearing out the rock wall in the dining room or the area in the bathroom until next week. But suddenly she's like, oh, electric shades are arriving. We're going to install next Tuesday. I'm like, ah! We haven't got the 2 windows ready. Oh my God. So anyways, got guys started on that today. They're still trying to hang doors and drawers and everything in my bathroom. And of course, Lamar's coming home. I don't know where he's going to sleep because remember, we tore the guest bedroom up.
Right.
And it's not put back together. So I don't know where he's going to sleep if he
Uh-oh.
And he can't climb stairs yet. So he can't come up here and sleep where it's nice and quiet. So
Little does he know the hospital's the best place for
I
him
know.
to be
I'm
at.
like, can you just stay there another week? I think you need to stay there another week because we've got a lot of stuff going on and I have nowhere for you to be peacefully sleeping, taking naps. So anyways, let's get on with today's video, guys. They showed up this morning on Saturday and they're putting the third coat on. And then I think they let this dry over the weekend. And then I think Monday they will be putting the coat on that has the color in it. So it ends up being white like the house. So everybody's working, even on the weekends, trying to get stuff done. Trying to get all this floor grouted. So this will be done. Even on Saturdays, people work. Well, looky there, it's turning white. What do you know? How cool is that? So they should be done today. Even if they have to put 2 coats on, I think they should be done today. Yay, it's turning white. Hallelujah. Finishing things around here, finishing things. So I'm staring at my dog. He's 112 years old. He's just like lost. He has nowhere to go that's quiet.
Literally.
Sometimes we put him in the theater room. Oh, poor thing. Can you imagine being 112 and just acting like you don't know where you're at half the time? You're half blind, half deaf. It's kind of scary. Anyways, back to Motivational Monday. So, you're like, so where's the motivation in today's video, Teresa? Well, I'm going to tell you. So, if any of you happen to watch the Kentucky Derby this weekend, there's where your motivation is. Right there. Okay? A horse that was not even on the radar of a horse that would possibly even be able to win. Came out of the gate even in last place. So wasn't on the radar to win, wasn't even being watched during practice rounds or anything to see how good he was or how fast or nothing. Like, was being totally overlooked. Came out of the gate last, and for 3/4 of the race was in the last 4 to 5 spots until that last turn. And that last turn, that horse and that jockey knew what they had to do.
Coming down to the wire, Epicenter's ended, Rich Strike is coming up on the inside. Oh my goodness, the longest shot has won the Kentucky Derby. Rich Strike has done it in a stunning, unbelievable upset.
Ooh.
And if any of you want to, go ahead and Google it. It's on YouTube. You can watch the race. It only takes a couple minutes out of your life. But I'm just telling you, right there is proof that sometimes the underdog, who's always overlooked and not even considered, and I mean the whole race, the announcer guy is talking about these two horses that are supposed to be favored and they're neck to neck all the way, woo, 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 woo. And then all of a sudden, here came our winning horse. Just slid on in, cut through that crowd, came on the inside, and just flew past them like no tomorrow.
Yes.
They're off in the Kentucky Derby. They're on the far turn. It is Crown Pride battling with Messier. They're stride for stride. Epicenter and Zozo's in behind them. Cyberknife swings up on the outside. Sandon gets the rail run, and they're into the stretch. And it's Messier, Crown Pride, then Epicenter is coming up on the outside. Epicenter has taken the lead as they arrive into the final furlong. Sandon is coming after him. Epicenter and Sandon, these two, stride for stride. Simplification down the outside is next. They're coming down to the wire. Epicenter's ended. Rich Strike is coming up on the inside. Oh my goodness, the longest shot has won the Kentucky Derby.
I'm telling you, I had to, not only did I watch it on TV when it happened, but I literally had to go back on YouTube, and I've probably watched it close to 20 or 30 times over the last 2 days, because when you watch it, to watch this horse that was clearly an underdog, like 80 to 1 long shot. I mean, like, all you had to do is bet $1, and I think you could have won 800 and some dollars. So if you bet more than $1, you were like winning some major money. But I'm just like, wow. I mean, talk about inspiring, talking about just, and that's how I feel all the time in life. You know, like maybe I'm not the best candidate, or maybe no one believes that I can do it. You got to believe in yourself. And when they interviewed the owner of the horse and the trainer of the horse and even the jockey, I mean, each and every one of them said, we believed we could win. We believed we could win. And the trainer said, I knew the jockey knew what to do. And I knew the horse knew what to do. And the jockey knows the horse. And he said we would have never entered a race that we didn't feel that we even had a chance to possibly be in the top 5 or win. But I'm just saying, that's what it all boils down to, guys, is you got to believe in yourself. Nobody else is going to believe in you. There was nobody believing this horse that had been bought last August for $30,000. There was nobody believing this horse even stood a chance in hell of placing in the top 5, let alone winning the Kentucky Derby. And now look. Famous. All it took was for that entire team to know how to do it, how to train that horse right, how to just do everything right. Like, you got to believe in yourself.
Yes.
And that's what I'm always telling you guys. You got to believe in yourself. You got to, I'm like, if you don't believe in you, who else is going to believe in you? And when the rest of the world may be against you, get out there and prove them wrong. That's what that horse did this weekend. That horse, that jockey, that team, they proved the world. Thanks for overlooking us. We came out of nowhere and surprised y'all. Hello.
Carries for everyone.
I know you didn't watch it, Fab. It wasn't on your radar.
I did miss it, but I wish I would have seen it. I'm going to put it up right now.
You need to pull it up, because even include it in this video. I don't care. I mean, like, it was phenomenal. It'll just bring chills as you watch this horse, who's clearly in last. But I mean, like, so that's where my message is here today, guys, is there are things happening all the time in life. Just like this weekend. Half of you probably didn't even know the Kentucky Derby was on. Half you didn't care. Half you didn't watch it. But it was something you shouldn't have missed because it was amazing. And so what I'm trying to say is there's stuff happening around us all the time where the underdog is always overlooked. And how many times, sometimes even in big marathon races and the Ironman and all that, you'll find some unknown come in and just take it.
Yes, we love those stories.
Because they train right and they believe in themselves and they push themselves. And like I always say, just get out of your own way. Get out of your own way and make it happen. And each time you think that you just can't do it, you got to stop and go, maybe I can. Nobody else can believe me, but maybe I can. Like, prove them wrong. I do all the time.
Exactly.
I do all the time. On a daily basis. I prove people wrong all the time. Don't misjudge me. I can do it. I can do it. So anyways, guys, just wanted to share that little bit of motivational tip with you guys. I just couldn't let today go by without bringing that up and just harping on get out there and make it happen. It doesn't matter if nobody else believes in you or thinks you can. You know you can. So let's get on with the remodel at the ranch. And so just like that, it's white. And now the guys have gotten back to working on the bar. And now we're going to paint the soffits, or the better known as the eaves. And they're gonna slap the roof on this week. So, yes, looky there. Just like that, these guys work fast. Amazing. Have that kitchen area ready before you know it. So just when you thought the house was getting put back together, we're tearing it apart.
Another fake wall.
Another fake wall. You didn't know there were such things as fake walls.
No.
You learned so much about construction.
Literally.
Okay, so we have another fake wall because they're about to tear the rock wall out. Take these two windows, pull them out. Remember, they go up there. And get ready to have this window ready because they're installing the new electric shades on Tuesday and the window gets put in on Friday.
Wow.
So we were putting this off until next week, but when she called this morning and said, electric shades are being installed next Tuesday, I was like, oh, well, I guess we better hurry up and tear this wall out because the electric shade gets put above it and they've got to get the beam in, the header. The big beam that's sitting out there in the outdoor living area.
Wow.
So, yeah. So,
okay.
We're hurrying to get this done. And they are continuing to work out here and try to get this all studded in and start putting sheetrock on. So we're working here. Okay. Of course, out there got done today. Yay!
Stunning.
It's done. So there's that beam I'm telling you about that's sitting out there waiting to be installed. And they're going to paint the eaves tomorrow. And then he has told me that we will be installing the roof this week also. So the outdoor area should be done except for the kitchen, which they're going to pause on that because they got to tear that apart. So this is going to be on a temporary pause so that they can tear these two window openings out.
Wow.
So, yeah. And then they're in my bathroom continuing to put doors and covers on my drawers. Let's go check that out. You can clearly see the fronts are being put on. So remember, that's what they look like, ugly, with no fronts. That's just drawers, right? Mm-hmm. This is what it looks like when there's fronts put on. There's covered doors, fronts. So this is all getting done now.
Wow.
My hardware is on its way. Very big, and they're black.
Ooh.
So it's kind of funny how I'm doing so much gold in here.
Uh-huh.
But because this window, this big window is black, remember? This big window
Right,
is
right,
black.
right.
and my hardware on my closet, and my hardware over there, and the hardware for the shower is all done black. So I'm like, ooh, let's bring some black in, because it's so hard to match up golds. So anyways, very big holes in black. It's gonna look so pretty.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. So the gold and everything is all girly, and the black is kind of manly. So
I like the mix.
it's a nice mixture. Yeah. So anyways, we're getting fronts put on, so that's slowly but surely happening. So yeah. See that swimsuit over there? Yeah, I've been swimming in my swimming pool. Yeah. So let's see. There's doors on his cupboards up there. So we're at least getting doors on things. Oh my gosh! I finally got a laundry hamper thing. See?
Nice.
It's not attached yet. Okay, so anyways, this gets attached.
Nice.
So anyways, the hamper goes in there. This finally got installed and done, so this is ready to go. We're still waiting on the part for the bidet. It's just a progress. Process, it's all the above. So we are far from being done in the closet. It's a process too. It's just a process. Every day, just a little more. Remember, we had to pull them out of here last week because we had to do electricity in the outdoor living area before they stuccoed.
Right.
So we missed about 2 days where they were supposed to be in here because they were out there and out in the kitchen and stuff. So the great thing is my guys move around. You know, they're just like, oh no, we're not going to do that. We're supposed to be in here. If I say, hey, we need this ASAP, they're like, boom.
Yeah.
They drop it, they move. They get to where they've got to go. Just like we kind of had a plan on what our guys were doing today. And then when she called this morning and said, blinds are being installed next Tuesday, I was like,
right.
So they stopped what they were doing and boom. Now they're ready to knock out the stone wall and get these windows ready and everything. So anyways, guys, that's the update on the ranch today. I hope you got something out of today's Motivational Monday, because I'm telling you what, go back to YouTube and watch that race.
I'm going to link it below.
We're going to put the link below because that race...
Y'all got to watch it.
I'm telling you, I can't even stop watching it. Every time I watch it, it's like the first time I watched it again. It's like so motivating and inspirational that this underdog just blew everybody away.
And now look,
And
made history.
Not just a little bit. He came from last place. He ran faster than any horse that I love it. I love it. So anyways, guys, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Tell your friends about us. We're a fun channel.
Yes.
And until next time, bye-bye.